Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me, as always,
Erik Icarus.
Eric.
Yeah.
Got a couple cool trailers that came out this week.
Yeah, we did.
And I'm dying to hear what you have to think.
For sure.
I guess have to say.
Sure.
Dying to hear what you think and what you have to say. Let's see. I figure we should start. Let's start with Terminator Dark Fate.
Let's talk about that.
All right.
Let's do it.
Teaser came out a few months ago, and I think both of us were pretty much on board. That we could watch another Terminator movie.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
In one of our previous episodes about the movies we kind of rewatched, Terminator 1 and 2 are kind of on that list.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
With this new trailer, Terminator Dark Fate, what did you think of this new one? We got more information, definitely more Arnold.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It looks great. I'm gonna say that. But then again, all those movies look great.
Yeah.
Linda Hamilton coming back was a big surprise for me, but then, man, her delivery is just awful.
Yeah.
She just hasn't acted in so long, and I think it shows.
Yeah.
It's coming through.
Ah.
And just that narration at the beginning.
Yeah, the narration's pretty rough. Pretty rough in the trailer. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's just like she can't even say her name correctly.
I'm Sarah
Connor.
I don't know. It was like enunciated poorly, which I know, guys, is a weird thing to get hung up on. But I don't know.
But no, that's if you. It takes you out of the movie.
It took me out of the moment.
The moment, rather. And yeah, so if you can't do that, you're failing as an actor.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Looks like we got some more kind of glimpses into the story.
Yeah.
We kind of knew that it seemed like Sarah Connor had changed her own fate, but maybe has made a new fate for some other girl that's going to help lead the resistance.
Sure, yeah.
I'm very curious to see how they're going to retcon out Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
Yeah, and then the other one.
The Genesis, I think.
And the Salvation.
And Salvation, yeah.
Yeah, which, good parts to all those movies.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you enjoyed Genesis.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Not Rise of the Machines. Rise of the Machines is garbage.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. But
Genesis
was great, yeah.
I think it's super fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like Linda Hamilton's look.
Yeah.
I think she looks the cool, kind of grizzled,
military.
Yeah, just what they're showing in there, like her talking just isn't doing it.
It's not, man.
She's not doing it for me. Her delivery of the words is just like,
so stilted.
Yeah.
It's like I go, how many takes did we get?
Yeah,
on? That's the best.
It feels like somewhat of a caricature of who.
It would be like an SNL version of her.
I almost like the story to go in a direction where we see her start to live a life, and then her starting to see things, and then putting it together. Like I've got to go. Like maybe she's not so much as she has a family, but maybe she's got a husband. She's living out in the woods or on a farm or something like that. And then she's starting to see things that are reminding her of Judgment Day.
Oh, for sure.
The ripples begin, and then sees this girl.
That would be kind of a cool way to do it. And then we what else is cool? I think we get we get Arnold as the T-800.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we get this other character as a enhanced human.
Yeah, that was interesting because in that first teaser, we see the blonde girl, and she seems like she's a Terminator, but she says, "I'm human but enhanced."
Right.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Meaning what?
Yeah, exactly. If we just saying she is going to have maybe just a little enhanced strength, speed, but just can die just as easy as a person, basically.
Maybe she can't die as easy as a person, but she's more killable than a Terminator, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Is she made by the humans? Is she made by John Connor?
Right.
Is she made by Skynet as a red herring of some kind?
Sure.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a cool... for me, I think it's a cool way to bring in something new to the franchise. Like, why wouldn't, after everything they've... because Cyberdyne knows what's going on.
Yeah.
After everything. So why wouldn't they take some precautionary measures and we need to, beef up some humans?
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, Cyberdyne knows, okay, Skynet gets out, but what if we keep it in?
Yeah.
So they're aware that Skynet can be a threat, but they still do it anyway. Yeah. With, different measures.
Exactly. Like, we're gonna have enhanced human to have for security, just in case shit gets out, and Yeah, I mean, I could see it. You know,
It's interesting.
There's some. You know, there's potential here.
It's quasi take on from Terminator Salvation, where
Oh yeah.
Sam what's his name? Sam Worthington.
Yes.
Sam Worthington is.
It's the Terminator with a human heart, which makes no sense.
Makes no sense. I feel like you'd want a machine heart.
Yeah.
I think it was like his heart, his brain.
Yeah.
But again, why?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's the two most killable parts of a human.
Yeah, right. Like
You might as well just give him genitals too. Let's just give him every sensitive area of a person.
Yeah,
He'll be unstoppable.
yeah, his eyes are real, his crotch is real, his heart,
It is
which we didn't
great.
fix anything. He definitely has some mild angina going on. Yeah, it's that's hilarious.
I just
Well, because you know the original Terminator Salvation End was
Yes.
supposed to have that John Connor dies.
and they graft his face onto Marcus.
Yeah,
the
which
human
would've been
machine.
so stupid. But I like the idea of them taking his heart,
Yeah.
and giving it to Marcus,
Right, and then,
or giving it to John. That
Yeah,
made more
and I
sense.
get the metaphor behind
Yeah.
it. We don't need to get into that because it's 8th grade metaphors.
Yeah.
We don't need to get into it. You know, there's something really interesting, and I want to get it on record while we're on tape
Yeah.
or recording about Terminator.
Yeah.
People have a problem with the timeline,
Yeah,
and it's funny. You watched T2
yeah,
recently within the last couple of days, and I
Yeah.
watched T1
Yeah.
the last couple of days, and people were like, "Oh, this doesn't line up. How is John like? How does Reese go back?" And then all of a sudden, he is his father to John.
Yeah.
But it gets convoluted. But here's the thing: when Reese came back and impregnated Sarah, she gave birth. That John she gave birth to was not the John from the future. This is a different John.
interesting. What? How so?
Okay, because the John, we got to look at it this way. The John that we see in the first Terminator that sends Reese back is a totally different guy. So the present is already going. So they send Reese back. He falls in love with Sarah. They make goo-goo eyes. They make love, and then they have a child. And that is not John Connor from the first movie. That is a entirely different John Connor.
Oh, you have a different paradox. I haven't heard
Yeah.
this theory.
Oh yeah, I just came up with it while watching it a couple days ago.
Okay.
So we are following the John Connor from T2 is somebody else entirely. So that timeline does not exist anymore, as far as I'm concerned.
Or does
They-
it
they
exist
branched
and
out.
there's no way for them to save it?
Pretty much.
Like it exists, but our fate. Ooh, that's interesting
Yes.
because that whole thing that there's no fate but we make, but maybe their fates are sealed, and they're trying to give alternate realities
Right.
a better chance. I could be on board
See,
with that.
yes.
I could be on board with
See,
that.
that's kind of a cool way to look at it. It kind of closes up a lot of plot holes, I guess. For me anyway.
I think it creates some because then who's his dad? We've kind of always been
Like, who's his dad?
who's then John Prime's
Oh,
family.
who knows? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It was probably Linda Hamilton and whoever she decided to be with
Yeah.
before Judgment Day. 'Cause remember, we meet her in 1984.
Yeah.
And, she probably... And Judgment Day doesn't happen until, what, 97?
Yeah, I think 97
So
originally.
between that and that, she probably probably meets and falls in love with somebody else.
That's
Gives birth to
interesting.
that John.
Wow.
So I just wanted to get that on record because maybe they're going to say something about it.
That's weird. Okay.
So I want to see I got there first.
I can be into that. I like some of that, but I still think because I feel like even that John says something about. Oh no, we find out in Terminator 1 after Reese dies.
Yeah.
That he's the dad. We don't find out before that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't buy the whole thing, but I buy enough.
Yeah.
I buy enough
It's-
that if they talk about it, it'll be interesting.
It's just a cool another way to look at it.
Because it makes sense that we're seeing different Sarah Connors from different realities.
Sure.
Because Terminator 3, Sarah Connor dies.
Yes.
She dies of cancer.
Right.
But then when they go to her, don't they go to her grave?
Yeah,
it's
and there's
full of
guns in there. Yeah, and there's
So that's
guns in there.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
So yeah, it's just another little tidbit there.
Sure, I can buy that.
Yeah.
What do you think of this new Terminator, where it's kind of a? I'm sure they have a number and model released for him, but I have not looked it
You're
up.
talking about the brawny man Terminator in the woods.
The Ghost Rider one.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy, the Hispanic one.
What is he? Is he just a T-1000?
He's not a T-1000 because it looks like his liquid metal can leave his body and create a proxy Terminator.
Okay.
Looks like there's two. He looks like a Venom or Carnage.
Yeah, it's like a symbiote.
Yeah, like a symbiote.
Yeah.
On top of the robot skin.
for me, I feel like they jumped the shark in T3 with that female Terminator that was kind of mixed between. Yeah. Just, you can't top the T-1000. Just give us the T-1000.
Yeah.
Quit trying to top it. I mean, it looked cool when he was splitting off from himself, but it's just, you're trying to give me too much icing and no cake.
Ah, interesting.
You know what I mean? I know, we kill it with the food
we like
analogies,
food
but I'm with the king of food analogies, so it's rubbing off on me.
Yeah, no, I love it, though. It's a lot of icing, not enough cake.
Yeah, it just, the T-1000 was fine. Just keep it at T-1000.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, you know what I mean?
Huh. Man, that's your theory of the multiple timelines is really like baking my brain right now. I'm curious. Like I watched 2, not thinking about that, but now I'm gonna have to go back and watch 1, and then maybe 2 again.
Yeah.
Huh. I like seeing Arnold. I think he looks great.
And it's cool how they explained him aging. It would make sense. Yeah. It's human flesh. It would age.
Yes, and they really again set that precedent in Genesis, which was awesome.
Which was great. And I don't really see why that movie gets so much hate.
Yeah, I think it gets so much hate because you were fortunate. You were one of the few that was able to watch it without knowing the John Connor twist.
Right.
So that helps.
Because I didn't see the trailer.
No.
Fortunately. Because apparently they gave it away in the trailer, right?
Yeah, they show it in the trailer. So stupid. Like, you see him, like, get exposed in the trailer. Like, this is dumb. You idiots. Yeah, I was pretty irritated by that.
Oh, man. I wish they'd bring back Edward Furlong.
Why? I think he's dead. Either he's dead or he wishes he was, you know? God, Edward Furlong is the
He was
worst.
supposed to be at the Colorado Springs Comic Con.
Was he?
He was.
Yeah.
And then he canceled last minute.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a lot going on, didn't you, Edward? Yeah, Jesus, that guy. Yeah, he was in a Crow movie I don't think you ever saw.
Oh, no, I saw it.
Oh, God.
No, we watched it together, remember?
God, I'm so sorry.
Remember that scene where he's like, you gotta do the crow's dance.
Yeah.
He's like, they think I was a fool. We'll show them how fools dance.
Oh,
Remember
God.
Danny Trejo's doing that crow's
Yeah,
dance?
it's so stupid. But God, Hollywood, I need another Crow.
Yeah,
I guess
your
Jason
homeboy
Momoa.
David Boreanaz was in it.
Oh, he's bad. Everybody's bad in that movie. Dustin Hopper's in it. It's like literally.
He's like a pimp.
Yeah, he's a weird pimp.
Yeah, he's like, hey, don't diss me, homeboy.
Yeah, it's so bad. It was so bad. It's like I know all of these people can act, and like they're doing terrible.
Oh, what's her name? What's the
Tara Reid was
Tara
in it,
Reid. Yeah, she's just awful. Though.
And maybe she can't act, but yeah, everybody else. I don't know. Sorry, Crow thing. I guess Jason Momoa is supposed to be the Crow in the new movie.
Oh, they're gonna do this again?
Supposedly.
Eh.
In this world full of...
I liked your take on the Crow, where why haven't we got a female Crow?
Yes. In this world...
It would be so cool.
Where we flip genders on and characters a lot, like it would make
this
so
one
much
would make
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Like who... I'm not trying to generalize here, but females typically are victimized more.
Yeah.
Violently.
Yeah.
So there would be more female Crows
Yeah.
to exact revenge, you know?
Yeah, like, I think that Eric Draven's Crow is just as good, if not better, if Shelley's the one that comes back.
Well, the way I reconcile that was Shelley managed to die with love in her heart.
Oh.
Like she managed to, see Eric try to defend her, and she was able to pass away violently but peacefully.
Interesting.
Eric couldn't rest because he could not protect his love.
Sure.
So he gets another shot to do
There
it.
you go.
That's how I'm able to kind of maybe,
Okay.
see that.
I thought you were going to victim blame and said,
No.
Shelley should have been wearing that on Hell's Night, Jesus. Yeah, like why was she out this late?
Like, come on, Shell.
Why didn't you barricade the door since you know on this one time
Yeah,
of
it's
the year...
Devil's Night, baby.
On this one time of the year, apparently the cops don't care and all the...
It's like The
weirdos.
Purge.
Yeah.
In Detroit. 'Cause that movie takes place in Detroit.
Yeah, I could tell.
I mean, it does
They're
look like
hey
Detroit.
guys, this place is already on fire. It's already burning.
It
Let's
is,
just set up
folks.
some cameras.
It is.
Just set up some cameras. Sorry guys, Terminator to the Crow. But I don't know. I'm excited about Dark Fate.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be great. I don't know if it'll be great. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But I am optimistic.
I'm very excited
Yeah,
about it.
I'll
I don't
give
know
you
if it's
that.
going to be good, but I'm excited.
Yeah, we will report back. So I'm sure me and you'll go watch it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But kind of the big one in our wheelhouse.
Yeah. A lot of debate here.
It's interesting because you don't know what I think of it yet.
I don't.
So start us out. Tell us what you think. The Joker
Yeah.
had, which I think is going to be the final trailer for the film.
Yeah, it has
Maybe
to
we
be.
get one more because it comes out in October.
Okay,
so we're
so
about to be September. They could do another one, maybe some TV spots.
Yeah.
But we got a full length Joker trailer. Lay it on me.
Yeah. For those you want me to go through like just
Just tell me what you
what do I think? Okay, I mean, I think it's Todd Phillips pulling from a lot of Scorsese films.
Which does look like a Scorsese film.
Which for me is fine. I mean, he's pulling from Scorsese's Comedian.
Uh-huh.
He's pulling from
Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver, of course. Yeah. You know, not Comedian. Sorry, King of Comedy, I believe is that one. But and even a little Raging Bull in there.
A little bit.
You know, it's and I think it's Todd Phillips' attempt to maybe humanize the Joker, which, again, I think me and you are in agreement with this. I think this is a character you don't want humanized.
I agree.
I feel like, I think I might have said this before, he's like the shark from Jaws.
Yeah.
He just is.
Yeah.
He is what he is. He's chaos incarnate, and I don't want to feel bad for it.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something I want to revel in.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. I don't want to see his point of view. I want to enjoy it a little, but then have to like come back to my own reality.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I want it to be something that's like that's taboo.
Oh, for sure.
I want the Joker to be taboo.
Definitely. You know, it's interesting because it's almost like his violence and his just demeanor is virtuous. Mm-hmm. It's something he just has to do.
Yeah.
He feels like he's not doing wrong.
Yeah.
And he's self-aware to know that it is wrong, but the world needs it.
Yeah.
Because there is a Batman.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, but this movie I feel like it's an interesting concept.
Uh-huh.
I'll give it that.
Yeah.
And I will watch it. I'm pretty excited for it, just to maybe get this twist on the Joker, but I don't want this tied to any sort of other movie. Be honest with you, because again, I want my Joker just boom out of nowhere doing what he does. You know. How about you? Okay, where are you at on this?
I don't care that it's a Joker movie at all.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
I think this movie, if it's not the Joker, it just looks like an awesome movie. But the fact that it is the Joker does nothing for me at all. Quite frankly, I prefer it wasn't the Joker. Because this looks like it's going to be a really cool story. It's going to be something interesting. But it either cheapens the Joker or cheapens the original take on this movie.
Sure.
And, I don't care that it's the Joker. Like, you know, you say you don't want it to be connected to anything, then what is the point? Why even make it the Joker if we don't care that it's going to be connected to anything?
For me, I think it's something I might have mentioned in a previous podcast. I'm glad if DC is doing this. They're doing Elseworld movies, basically. Little one-shot movies. This is maybe their version of... What are some stories we get a Joker backstory? I guess Killing Joke.
Yeah, Killing Joke. The graphic novel Joker.
Okay.
So not so much a backstory, but just like a solo story.
Yeah, I think that, because even in Killing Joke, he says he wants his past to be multiple choice.
Yeah.
So for me, this is Todd Phillips' character study on the Joker. Yeah, what would make the Joker? Like, we go back to 89. What did it take to create the Joker? We pushed him into chemicals. Yeah. What does it take to make the Joker in 2019? Push him into society. Mm. So I think
society is the poison.
Is the poison.
Is the toxin. That's interesting.
So that's what I'm kind of hoping he takes with this. Because, we do see a man who's broken, who's trying to make the world laugh.
Yeah,
he seems like a very... Oh, go ahead.
It bums me out because I like that opening part where he's like playing with the boy.
Right.
And then the mom's like, can you stop bothering my kid? But the kid's having a good time.
Right.
It's like, that seems very out of character for anybody. Like, I don't believe that.
But here's the thing. In Gotham, people are so guarded.
I know.
And she's on guard.
Yeah.
She sees a man entertaining her child, and what do you automatically think? The worst.
The
worst.
Okay.
And he has innocent intentions. He's a clown.
Yeah.
This character he just wants to make people laugh, and the world won't allow him to bring joy to it. Yeah. So what is the best thing what's the next best thing? Bring it pain.
Yeah.
There's a fine line between laughter and pain.
Interesting.
So
you're kind of on point with your analogies tonight. But just from the comic book standpoint, it's like, if we're not going to have Batman at some point, what is the point? I think he would have been a very solid, like, his look is great.
It was great.
I think when he's in the kind of Joker paint and the costume, he looks great. I like
his laugh.
I like his very leathery face without the makeup
Yeah.
on, and then the kind of very that mime look of just the white.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think the suit looks good, but I feel like we're going to see Arthur get beat up a lot.
Sure.
And like I said, I don't want to feel bad for the Joker. I don't want to root for the Joker.
Right.
I like that Batman catches him.
Okay.
You know, and I don't know. Like I said, it just means nothing to me that it is the Joker movie.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know. I think I'm just separating myself from the Joker we know.
Yeah.
And this is Todd Phillips' Joker. That's it. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
This is just Todd Phillips' take on the Joker. And again, I'm with you on maybe this cheapens the character or cheapens the screenplay or whatever they have.
I do. I really
You know
think
what I mean?
one will suffer for the other.
You know,
because what if this movie's awesome?
Yeah.
What if this movie's awesome, but they don't give it an Oscar because Heath Ledger already won an Oscar for the Joker?
But then, we get people who play certain characters get Oscars for the same role. People play Jesus.
That's true.
They get nods. I mean, Joker is such an iconic character. He's up there with Jesus, King Alexander,
Remember that one time when Eric said Joker was as big as Jesus?
I think he is at this point.
I mean, in America, for sure. But, yeah, that's bold in terms of...
You know why? Because I think it's relatable. Because we all, as far as comic book readers, we all have the one bad day scenario.
I know.
And I think that's what's relatable about the character.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't feel like one bad day. It's one thing where Jack is struggling to do stand up, and his wife and his girlfriend that he's gonna marry once he hits it big, who's pregnant with their kid, is at home, really grinding it out for him. She loves him. He's willing to do something unspeakable, and be the head of this gang, the scapegoat for them. But then they die.
Yeah.
Like no matter, because his life was already crappy.
Yeah.
But he had joy from his wife and his soon-to-be child,
and
it was fine.
His comedy.
And his comedy, he was fine. And then one bad day happens.
Sure.
This looks like he's having a lot of bad days.
Well,
and having to revel in it.
Sure, but what gets us through the other bad days? It's the comedy. It's the family.
Yeah.
It takes one bad day to just push you over.
Yeah.
Because, we all do our day-to-day crap.
Yeah.
We all have day-to-day awfulness in our lives.
Yeah.
And, but we're able to pull through because of friends, family. We laugh. We find things to laugh about.
Yeah.
But when that is finally taken from you, that is the one bad day.
Yeah.
When you can't fall back on something.
Yeah, and it looks like I think what's going to happen is he's going to get with, I don't know how to say her name completely. I think it's Zazie Beetz.
Oh, yeah.
She played Domino.
Yeah.
So I kind of like
Love
that
it.
aspect that he's going to find something, but I wonder what she's going to do, what's going to happen to her.
Oh,
that
yeah.
really pushes
She's
Arthur.
a goner.
Oh, yeah.
She got her.
That's too bad. I liked you. It's funny, though, because she's going to be a love interest for the Joker, and then she's like a friend
to Deadpool. She just likes the crazy dude.
Yeah, man. Just send in the clowns. I want somebody to splice Krusty's singing "Send in the Clowns" like over that part in the trailer. I would laugh so hard.
Yeah.
If they did that.
Me too.
Yeah. And it looks like I think they're gonna try to have Thomas Wayne in it.
Yeah. Well, I think that I know that is Thomas Wayne. I think we get a Bruce Wayne cameo in the first trailer. He's the child that he's making smile through the gate.
Yeah, but that's gonna be.
I don't like that either.
That makes the Joker so much older.
Yeah.
I know, again, it's not canon. We know.
Yeah. But again, that's the one thing I'm with you. I could do without the Waynes.
And I don't want the Waynes to be jerks. I want them to be
the Beacon,
trying to be good people.
Yes, yes, not the authoritative bourgeois aristocrat.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be the saviors of the city.
Yeah. The
beacon of hope. And yeah, I could do without that. But I guess if you're going to do a Elseworld tale, just might as well just go all out, man. But again, I'm with you on that. I could do without the Waynes, man.
Yeah.
I would be okay with just a quick nod or someone saying the name.
Yeah.
Like tonight, the Waynes doing a charity fundraiser. That'd be fine.
Sure.
That's it.
Like if we see the Waynes doing Wayne crap, you know, not being. I remember one time Alec Baldwin was attached to the role of Thomas Wayne, and he said he was going to play him like Donald Trump.
Why?
Why, dude?
why are you bringing your nonsense into something? Again, I'm not trying to pick. I'm not picking sides here. I'm just saying that has no place in this story.
No.
It really does. It has no bearing on what's going on here.
Yeah, it's
there's subtler ways to do social commentary.
Exactly.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, why you gotta ruin my movie?
Yeah.
My honestly, there's a real part of me that doesn't want to watch this movie though.
Oof.
And it's just because I openly avoid anything that's gonna bum me out.
Sure.
And I feel like this movie's just gonna bum me out.
Yep.
And again, I don't want to feel bad for the Joker.
Right.
And I'm a huge Joker fan.
You are.
Huge Joker
You are.
fan. I don't need this version of the story.
Sure.
And I'm not trying to judge it so harshly. I will watch it.
Of course.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it the first week. I don't know.
Oh man, I am.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna
Just because there's so many ties to a lot of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
That I have to
for
go.
sure.
It's like shadowing Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
Clockwork Orange. Everyone dressed up kind of like droogs.
Yeah.
Terrorizing the city. Like it's speaking to me.
Yeah.
It's calling to me.
I feel like they're gonna try to have us be on the Joker's side.
Sure.
And then the Joker's gonna just murder a bunch of people. And we're gonna be like, oh.
And then I would be okay with that.
This was fun until it became this, which is an interesting concept.
That is a great concept.
For sure.
I would be okay with that.
Push what we're willing to accept.
Yeah, because this is R, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it looks like it's going to be R.
Yeah.
I gotta assume it is, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on board with this just because I'm treating it like an Elseworld story.
Yeah.
And then, and again, Joker gets his multiple choice backstories. It's fine. For me, it's a self-contained Todd Phillips' Joker.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Man, the Elseworld story, I want to see the Joker you want me to root for.
Yes.
Is if they did an Elseworlds with the crime syndicate.
Oh, nice.
Where you have Owlman and Ultraman and
he's
Superwoman.
the jester?
The jester, the jokester, depends on who's doing the story. And he was a struggling comedian, but then he starts making fun of the crime syndicate.
Yeah.
So people come watching it. Half of them are expecting the crime syndicate to show up and kill him.
Right.
And the other half just want to, they're so afraid to talk about the CSA that they find a way to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But then Owlman's the one who ends up giving him the scars.
Right.
It's you think you're funny? He's like, let's put a smile on the face.
See, there you go. That, to me, is subtle social commentary.
Yes.
It's saying that how many of the comedians that we admire expose truths through humor?
Yeah.
And again, that is brilliant, man.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant. And again, I would kill for that. Elseworlds Tale 2 as well.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. That would be really cool.
I'm gonna watch it, but I gotta tell you, I'm not excited about the movie.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get excited the closer it gets to coming out, but
sure.
Yeah, I am not. I'm just not as excited as
Fair enough,
I should be.
Fair enough, dude.
As I should be.
I am reserving judgment. Sure. I am just going on what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing, I'm liking. Again, because it's a movie I feel like is tailor fitted for me.
Yeah.
In a way, it's got a lot of depressing notes. It's got dark gallows humor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all there.
Yeah.
So I'm all in a way.
Are you excited for the Birds of Prey movie?
I guess as excited as I can be.
Yeah. It's called The Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of Harley Quinn. That's the working title.
Are you serious?
Yep. And it's supposed to be. So I read an article the other day. They said it's not going to be connected to Suicide Squad.
So DC, I feel like, is doing the one shots.
Yep. Which I'm okay with.
I'm okay with
and this
too.
is going to be the start of it. But I want Batman. I hate having the Joker without Batman.
Yeah.
And I'll take a Batman surrogate, a Nightwing or a Robin or a Batgirl.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm not as amped about this as I want to be.
I feel like.
And I'm just being honest about it, guys.
No, that's great. And that's the point of the show. That's the point of the show.
I love Kevin Smith, but I know he's probably, over the moon about this movie,
sure.
and most people are.
Yeah.
But I've got a lot of reserve about it.
I get it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's sort of like when we got that Venom movie.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
I was dead on about that Venom movie.
Yeah, you were.
I got exactly what I thought I was going to get, and then a little less. It exceeded my expectations of it being bad.
Sure. I feel like that character, Venom Eddie Brock, can't stand up on its own.
Yeah.
A Joker, yes.
Yeah.
But again, who is Joker without his foil?
Yeah.
Does Joker need a foil?
We'll see.
We will see.
We will.
Because I think that's what we're going to get here.
To balance that absurdity with like righteous justice.
Sure.
You know?
And maybe that's the Thomas Wayne character, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
But maybe in this world, we don't need that. Maybe in this world, he's bringing both. Maybe he is the justice.
Yeah, it seems like he's going to be like people are going to be like on Joker's side.
Yeah. Like he's rallying people.
Yeah.
Because it looks like Gotham is just fallen into... So maybe in a way, we will be getting your crime syndicate Joker where he's like, I'm sick of the world treating me like this. Let's all take it from the rich. Let's take it back. Take it to the street.
Yeah.
While we laugh.
Well, I mean, it's possible. You know,
We're all speculating here.
Yeah.
And
again, the trailer looks great.
It does.
Looks like a great movie.
It does.
So I just don't care that it's a joke. that's it. And on that note, kids, I think that is our show for today.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. If you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button. Give us a like.
Oh, yeah.
Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of Joker and Terminator Dark Fate. Eric, what'd you learn today?
I think I think I need to maybe watch T3.
Oh, why?
Because I'm a glutton.
Like, that's what you got out of today's show?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm going to watch Terminator 3?
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
we're talking about feeling happy, and I need to juxtapose it with some pain.
Oh, God. Yeah, there you go. I learned that Eric has some very insightful looks on some trailers this week, man. I mean, you really did reframe a couple things for me. Things that I'm going to sit and think about.
Oh, great,
things
man.
that we want to do for our listeners.
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
done for me today.
Well, that's great,
So, I'm going to have to inspect the timelines. I'm going to get the yarn out. I'm going to get the photos. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And I don't care who's at the top, Eric. All right? I don't care who's at the top. Kids, that has been our show. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out our toy reviews at the REC Toycast. We are currently publishing some Marvel Legends reviews. Let us know what you think of that. For the REC podcast, I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
Still Eric Icarus.
And we will catch you next time.